Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Journey. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the brand new hero that we got, Kokka. Now, overall, Noble Tavern, we do have a couple of updates just based on the patch notes that came up, and you can see rate up recruitment. Now, this is something that I absolutely wish we had in AFK Arena. Guaranteed in 40 recruits, you will actually get a Phantom of Oakenfell, Vala or Vela. You will get a guaranteed copy, as you can see right here, of the hero. So really cool that we're going to have the ability to get a guaranteed hero. That's kind of cool. It's almost like the desired hero summons, where you can go ahead and do the summons and you can get that hero. Now, of course, all hero recruitment, this is the one where we can actually drop her in the wish list. And she is right here. That is the brand new Mauler hero that we do have. Let's go ahead and look at her before we get into some of these summons. But looking at their resonating hall, so this is where all of the heroes are housed within here. And looking at our Maulers, I want to take a look, run through the skills and abilities that we have for this hero. And of course, all of the epic ones will be first. And there is our new hero. So very cool looking. Right off the bat, makes me think of just looking at the hero, Scrag riding, a kind of smaller figure riding on a giant, massive enemy, or a giant enemy. Almost looks like a ram right there. I know it's not Iron Will, but overall, very, very cool looking. So full energy, the ultimate ability, grants allies a brief damage reduction in stat boost. So I'm wondering if, there we go. So inspires herself and other allies, granting them 45% damage reduction. The reduced damage will be recorded and settled once as true damage once the skill duration ends. While the skill is in effect, they gain 30 life drain, 10% attack. So pretty good buff there in the attack. While active, the effect cannot be dispelled and prevents it from recasting. So damage reduction goes to 55%, life drain to 40. Very, very strong right there. That damage reduction, I can imagine PvP. That is going to be huge. Fulfilling Feast feeds the weakest ally, healing them. So right there, we have kind of the healing effect, granting them 10% attack. Also feeds Pato. So Pato is the little guy she's running to recover 350% HP every 15 seconds, increasing 20 composure for 7 seconds. Then, of course, the HP for the allies do go up. Now, the Pato Smash. Kodo throws a mighty spear at the target, dealing 210% damage, increasing their damage taken by 10%. So right there could be worked into boss formations because there is going to be a damage increase. If there's an enemy within an adjacent tile, she will smash the ground, dealing damage to adjacent tiles, so an AoE and stunning them, which is awesome. Then, of course, the damage goes up in there. Hero Focused increases haste by 20% during battle. I don't know if this is just for Kokka himself or herself. I'm not sure exactly which, but very cool to see. Fluffy Shield. After damage recorded in full energy has been settled, all allies gain a shield that can absorb damage equal to 15%. So not only an ultimate damage reduction, but also a big shield right there. Removes all allied heroes' control effects while casting full energy. Gains 20 resilience. Again, that PvP aspect. And then, of course, the Enchanted Force. Increase the ally or Pato's vitality by 25 for 6 seconds after Kodo feeds them using Fulfilling Feast, which again, a pretty big, almost like a support hero, like a buffer, but really, really cool looking. I mean, that is really cool looking. I love the new heroes. I love the design. I know so many of you are super stoked. Now, looking up here, it is a support hero. So that is pretty interesting. That's what I was thinking, wasn't really on the warrior aspect. So is a support hero in here, which is really cool to see. Again, looking at the build itself or the hero itself, that is awesome looking. Guys, look at how cool that is. Wow. Honestly, puts some other games to shame with the way that they build these. So let's hop in. Let's see if we can do a couple summons in here. Maybe pick up a copy so we can use. Let's hop in the Mystic House, of course, Noble Tavern. We're going to hop up. So we put the hero in the wish list, which, of course, right there. Now we did drop out, or we dropped out Kruger. Now I'm going to put the hero in the wish list. Let's go ahead and save this one. See, I know we have a couple summons. We have 37 right there. We'll go ahead and get some of these and see if we can pull some copies of this new hero. Of course, once we do this a couple times, it will fast forward it. But I'm hoping, there we go. So we do get a brand new one right off the bat and another copy of Leica. Leica is actually very, very strong. We've been doing incredibly well, which there we go. We also get another copy of that hero as well. Boom. Couple more and another copy of Leica. Leica is almost done. Now let's go in here. We'll use some diamonds. I'm kind of hoping that we see there's a copy of Walker. Now, a lot of players were also questioning about Walker. Don't know the effectiveness of him. I don't have him really built. And there we go. There's Kokka again. Yeah, so we skipped the animation. There is one more copy. Very cool. There's actually a point where these heroes and Leica again, where these heroes really become viable. I guess that's how I would kind of put it. There is a point where these heroes do come, where they come viable to really use. Now, of course, we have the guaranteed recruitment there, but once you have them to a certain point, it seems like it's a lot easier to actually build them out. It's a lot easier to use the heroes themselves. Especially once you make progression. Now, if you get them very early game, it works incredibly well. Stargazer, I don't think I have anything in here either. The rate up. Now, we could either do the rate up, as you can see, 40 recruits here, but I went and did these because they are discounted. If you do the 10, they're only 2,700. But overall, like I was saying, with the heroes, there's a couple different places that you really have to build them out. So here's Byron, or Brian. I'd say Brian. I don't know why I kind of butcher names, but we got another skill unlocked there. Now, this is taking acorns. That's part where we've been saving a lot of our acorns. Now, Leica, of course, we can build up a little bit further. Look at that. That is our Mythic plus Hero Ascension, which means with this hero, we have the skill unlocked, but we also do have, that's right, the Star String Bow. This we can go ahead and enchant. This is going to make, and look how many resources we have here. Leveling up the skill right there. Boom. Look at the animations in here. There's the 5-star. I wonder how high. Oh, we don't have any more. So that's as far as we can take it. So taking it up to the +5, essentially +5 signature item, but looking at the attack boost in here, defense penetration, and the haste, really, really cool to see that bow kind of built out with her. 200 more, and I'm wondering this will take her to Supreme, which is going to unlock that last ability. So we had the acorn sitting here, 3 of 20 to build her up, look to Supreme Plus. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and add some levels on here. Boom, unlocking some more skills. There we go. They got to be within 10. But overall looking, we're almost to Supreme Plus, which is going to be awesome. Reduces the target's physical defense by 25%, which is crazy. That is just absolutely crazy. Now, of course, they added in these little up arrows, meaning that we can actually level a couple of these heroes up. I think we gained a lot. I think we actually got a ton of resources. Have we been farming our AFK rewards in here? We can supplement some of those, but let's get to 171 for all these. Now, I believe 240 might still be the cap for these, to where we can actually take a hero. But as you can see, Resonating Crystal 170 unlocked. Annihilation Blade unlocked as well. And then we have a few heroes down here that we can definitely build up a little bit further. Now, again, a lot of players were also talking about Walker. Not quite sure the effectiveness in him. If he's probably going to be in this game, it's going to be super broke and you're going to always want to build him. But they kept him a light bearer and a rogue. So he is actually not a ranger, or not a warrior. So pretty interesting. Again, we're going to have to see. And we only have him at Epic. So even looking at the power 42 right there, some of these are just kind of crazy. Doesn't quite have the power that we're seeing with these heroes. And we are out of EXP just like that. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly where we can make. Now, of course, equipment. This is one of the things by far that I absolutely love, is having the ability to actually go in here, quick equip, and it goes onto every single hero we possess, which is crazy. It is absolutely crazy to see how we can build these out and how really fast you can build them out. It works incredibly well. Now, of course, trying to get some more of these right here, the forging stones. As we continue to build up the forging stones, you go from 40 to 45. Then ultimately, we're starting to get this red gear right here, which I believe is mythic. Maybe it's mythic. I'm not sure exactly what it's called in here, but overall, we're getting some more crafting rewards and just continuing to level up all of the heroes we have in here. Now, with that being said, we are going to go ahead and start this on global. So when it comes up on global, we're going to go ahead and we are going to create an account on the global servers. With that being said, I am going to create a guild. I know that is a question that I got a ton of questions about, but we are going to create a guild on the global server. Remember, we can only have 30 players in there, so it is going to become really first come, first serve. If you're inactive, we're going to go ahead and remove you, but that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new hero, and as always, thank you guys for watching.